Michigan versus Jaden Allen hyphen Damicho Gonzalez. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. APA Bart Buxton on behalf of People of the State of Michigan.
And good morning, Your Honor. Frank Harrison, Ingham County Public Defender's Office, here on behalf of my client, Mr. Gonzalez, who appears in person and standing to my right.
Thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it anything that interferes in your ability to understand your attorney or the court?
No, ma'am.
And is there medication you're supposed to be on that you're not on?
No, ma'am.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
And have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. And what are we doing here today, counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. I think I could start here on the Honor. So this is a bond motion that I had filed sort of in conjunction with client's previous attorney, Miss Andrea Lacey, of also the Public Defender's Office. My understanding of Your Honor is from notes from Miss Lacey basically saying that Your Honor was going to consider releasing my client on a PR bond if basically his mom was to accept him at his house. That there was an issue with mom saying that she didn't want client there because client was around drugs. I have spoken with my client's mom, and my client's mom is willing to take him back underneath the auspices that my client is off the drugs. And my client understands that as what's happening here today. And that's more or less where the motion comes from. My client's mom is willing to take him back. My client's mom understands that he's right now not doing drugs.
You've got to slow down.
My client's mom is willing to take him back. My client's mom.
Sorry, my sincere apologies. I know I should speak slower. I just get in a habit. But I spoke to my client's mom, and she's willing to take him back as of today. And understanding is that as long as my client participates in all the things he needs to with the court, that he's going to seek treatment upon his sentence in early August in front of Your Honor. And on top of that, he's currently participating in the CATS program right now in jail. So what we're hopeful for Your Honor today is that Your Honor will grant him that PR bond so he can stay with his mom and potentially deal with his Livingston matters, where he has 2 outstanding warrants over there. Livingston right now is not willing to arraign him on those matters until such time that either A, he's sent to treatment, or B, he's given a PR bond in this file. I don't know why, but that's Livingston County's position. So we're hopeful that Your Honor will help facilitate that movement as well.
Well, let me ask you this. I don't have, because this was not a drug case, but what was his drug of choice?
Meth.
Meth? So why are we not sending him to a meth-specific residential treatment program first, and then from there he goes to mom?
If Your Honor was willing to do that and send him to rehab today, we'd be willing to do that. But
meth grabs you by the throat and doesn't let you go.
That's
and
correct.
I suspect his family would like to see him alive, not dead, and recovering, and I hope that's his goal. And that's exactly why Livingston County is doing what they are doing. And I think he needs to be on the road to recovery before we actually release him. Even though his mother's willing to take him, that would be clean and sober. And I appreciate your mother coming from that stance, because she truly loves you. And that's what happens. You can't simply support your child in everything. Sometimes you have to take that hard stance and say, go to treatment, then you're welcome home, because that saves lives. So don't hold that against her if that's even a thought. She's doing that because she wants her kid back, alive and well. So in regard to this, because we're going to sentencing soon, I'm going to sentence him to rehab anyway. Why not get a jump on it now?
I would be entirely on board with it. So is my client. He wants to go to treatment, Your Honor. So if Your Honor would do that, then we are more than happy.
Well, let me hear from the people.
Your Honor, I was originally concerned if he was going to be released straight to his mom, but if he is going to an inpatient center to deal with his meth problem, the people would have no objection to that.
So I'm going to order that. My issue, though, counsel, is that he may have to be transported, or they can do it by Polycom or Zoom or whatever, to Livingston County. I'm not sure about all of the rules. I don't run all the programming. Sometimes I wish I did, but I'm guessing that they might not accept him with the warrants, and what will happen is he'll be out of treatment, supposed to go to his mom's, then be transferred to Livingston, which means he could backslide because that's kind of counterproductive. So I'm wondering if we can work out, I'm gonna do some alternative orders so that if he can be arraigned by Livingston to get rid of those bench warrants, then he can go to treatment, and I suspect if you contact the prosecutor there, they would agree. Because it sounds like we have a common goal of rehabilitation. So I'm gonna do some alternative orders in his best interest to answer all of these issues. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense, Your Honor. We can thank Your Honor.
And on behalf of the people, I think that's the best way to go. Are you going right with that?
That's fine with me, Your Honor.
And sir, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't know all the rules, but I do know in certain situations you can't be placed there because of warrants. So it might be that you're transferred to Livingston, then from there they agree with this tough love approach where you go into treatment, and then they'll remove the bench warrants and then deal with whatever they have to deal with then, or maybe when you're clean. And what is your mother's address?
5913,
5913?
South Waverly, apartment H, Lansing, Michigan, 48911.
Apartment H?
Yes, ma'am.
And when is our next court date? Do we know?
Yes, Your Honor, it is August 5th, I believe. Yes, August 5th at 11.
That is correct.
So sir, if you are in treatment, are you in agreement with being sentenced on Zoom? Otherwise, we can have you brought here before this court. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm doing some.
Okay, so what will happen is during the hearing, you'll be able to talk with your attorney in a confidential breakout room. And if that is needed, and you'll be able to talk with them beforehand, you'll have to review the pre-sentence investigation report. Have you already met with probation? Okay, so that's unusual. I don't know why. I mean, you've been in lockup, they should have seen you. So they'll have to talk with you through Zoom. If they don't contact you, we'll have to move the sentencing because we can't proceed, and I'm surprised they haven't. We need to probably check on that.
Yeah, I was unaware that PSI had, or the pre-sentence investigation hasn't happened. I will see what I can do about greasing that wheel.
Okay, and if there's an issue, it doesn't really matter. He'll be in treatment probably 90 days, so we can move it out. I apologize that they have not contacted you. Usually they do, but I don't know what's going on there. All right.
Something good, Judge.
It's August 5th at 11. So you have 2 bench warrants in Livingston County?
Yes.
Counsel, are you in contact with his Livingston County attorney?
I'm not actually in contact with Livingston County attorney. I'm not aware who it was. There is some contact information I've had from people that are trying to coordinate all of this that I'm in
Okay.
contact with.
Okay,
I'll give you the name of your honor here in a second.
well, I'm gonna read what I've got, then let's amend it as we need, okay?
Okay.
So I'm giving him a $25,000 PR bond upon being accepted and entering the meth-specific long-term residential treatment program. He'll be placed on a jail GPS tether upon release from treatment, and then we'll talk about how long that's going to be. You need to make sure you're doing well. You will not use, possess, consume, purchase, or be in the presence of any illegal drugs, alcohol, or drug paraphernalia. You will show all prescriptions for medications from a licensed medical physician or pretrial services within 24 hours and take any psychotropic medication as prescribed. Follow all doctors' recommendations. Those become orders of this court. You'll sign all necessary releases so we can verify that you're doing what you need to do in this program and any other treatment that you're doing. Okay, we don't ask what you're talking about or anything personal like that. We don't violate it, but we just want to know, are you getting out of bed, participating, doing what you need to do, following all recommendations? Does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You'll PBT and drug test as requested by pretrial services, law enforcement, any court officer, or your mother, and follow all aftercare of the treatment program. And the PBTs and or drug test will be 3 times per week and random on weekends. So that would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so you'll know when they're coming, and then random on the weekends. That way we'll catch you. But you can also arrange your schedule if you're gonna be working, so you know when you're doing everything, and then random on the weekends. And this is a schedule that if you're still using, you think you can cheat us, we'll get you and you'll be back in jail or prison to save your life. Tough love saves lives.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll then taper that down once we see your sobriety, your engagement, your success, and then you'll earn everyone's trust, your mother's, the courts, the public's. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You will not own, have in your possession, or under your control a weapon, gun, ammunition, imitation of a weapon, and not be in the presence of anyone who has those items. You'll not be in the presence of any known gang members. You'll not wear any gang colors, insignia, or gang tattoos. You will, upon completion of the residential program, unless you're transported to Livingston County Jail, I don't know what they're going to do, I have no control over that. Maintain your residence with your mother at the South Waverly address. And any change of address must be approved by the court. You'll appear for all hearings and proceedings. Your next court date is the August 5th at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. unless we get it moved, because I'm concerned about that PSIR not being done. So your attorney will be in contact with you. You will be transported by the Ingham County Jail or picked up by Livingston County for the bench warrants and arraigned, and then be transferred to residential treatment. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And Is there anything else I need to order that I have not?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
So is there anything I have failed to address?
I believe you've addressed everything, Your Honor, and I appreciate that Your Honor has given us the tools necessary to facilitate getting Mr. Gonzalez into treatment.
All right, so let me ask you, one other thing. How old are you?
22.
Okay. So at 22 years old, you've turned to meth, and possibly other drugs, and you can get the meth. I understand how all this works. Why did you want to check out? Did something happen to you? Are you suffering from grief, or were you self-medicating because of mental illness, or were you abused, or what happened where you decided things were so bad you needed to check out? Do you know?
No.
Is there anything? You don't have to tell me what it is.
I was just self-medicating.
Okay. And so now you're on medication that is working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Did you have physicians you're treating with community mental health, or?
Yeah, I've been talking to community mental health.
Okay. So I'm also going to order continued mental health treatment and working with CMH or other doctors or agencies as recommended. I think that covers everything then. All right, sir, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
So then we'll talk about the sentencing, so we incorporated into sentencing. And have you ever held a job?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do?
I was at McDonald's.
Okay, did you graduate?
I got my GED.
Okay, are you thinking about college?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you want to do?
I want to become a welder.
A welder? Okay, so remind me at sentencing, because I want to know, because we should probably order that he get into trade school and or college at LCC. You can get free college, they have a great program. Because that will also help with your mental health, your focus on life, and all the good things that are offered, instead of sinking down into meth, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is for you. If you want to throw it back at me, the prison is also for you. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna make you copies of this, and I will see you in August or as soon as we can, all right? And then we will sentence on, I'm just gonna make a note, sentence, Zoom from facility. And council, please let me know where he's at, because I don't run Livingston County, and maybe they'll house him for a while before they send him to treatment. It sounds like they don't want to waste money on their jail anyways, or either, if we can put him in treatment. So if you can convey that, maybe send a copy of this. It's not the best handwriting, or, well, the handwriting I think is legible, but there's a lot on here. So if anybody needs interpretation, we'll get it. All right, anything else?
I thank Your Honor for today.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, son.
Here yourself.
Okay.
Be down here in a couple days.
Maybe